Menopausal and perimenopausal women, listen up. It's time to take control of your health and comfort, and Winona is here to help. Winona is a telemedicine company for menopause care who believes that your symptoms are real, important, and deserve to be taken seriously. And for many women, this starts with hormone replacement therapy. Winona's HRT is made with plant-based, bioidentical hormones rather than synthetic ones, so it better aligns with your body to offer relief from hot flashes, weight gain, and other uncomfortable symptoms. 80% of women who use Winona find relief within just 90 days. So, what are you waiting for? Get started today. Visit buywinona.com today to start your free visit. With free shipping and the ability to pause or cancel at any time, your path to wellness has zero obligations. Use code SPRING24 at buywinona.com for 25% off your first treatment plan. That's BYWINONA.com for 25% off. Winona. Menopause care made easy. Summer is the season of hot temperatures, outdoor adventures, and refreshing water activities. Summer is also the season of rough on your feet, causing dry, cracked heels and toes. Introducing Babyfoot, the original exfoliation foot peel that contains 16 natural extracts formulated to remove dead skin cells in 3 easy steps. Apply the booties, relax for an hour, then wash your feet. In 14 days, you've got baby smooth skin and your feet have never been softer. Letting dead skin cells build up over time is hazardous to your foot health. Our professional-grade DIY products, like our original exfoliation foot peel, our men's foot peel, or our moisturizing mask, are some of the best foot care products on the market, created with your foot health in mind. Pamper yourself with a spa day from the comfort and convenience of your own home with Babyfoot. If you want a chemical-free, easy-to-use exfoliating process from the company that created the original foot peel, it's time to treat yourself to Babyfoot. Go to babyfoot.com and use the code SUMMERFEET24 and get 20% off your first order with Babyfoot. That's babyfoot.com and use the code SUMMERFEET24.
Giddyup and welcome to Too Stupid to Live, a podcast that reviews romance novels $5 and under. I'm your host, Becky Feldman, and I am here to take you on a ride. So, you know when you stumble on a book series with a title that makes you go, yeah, I have to read one of these. That's exactly the type of book we are reviewing today. I can't believe I haven't read one sooner, to be honest with you, but today's book is titled Six Pack Rancher, written by M. Petrova, and it is currently $3.99. And yes, this is part of the Six Pack series. So my guest today is Patrick Gremillion, who is the host of the wonderful movie podcast, the Academy Podcast. We had so much fun talking about what he coined the six-pack-averse, and I promise you'll have fun listening. So please enjoy this review of Six Pack Rancher. Patrick, welcome to this podcast called Too Stupid to Live. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. I love that name.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you so much. I feel like I consider you like you're like a film guy because you have the Academy podcast. So you're like a cinema person, and I'm making you go into reading a romance novel. Do you find any like similarities between the two art forms?
It's so funny. I've been watching a lot of action movies for my recent podcast, and if we're talking like romance novels specifically and like action movies, or like I don't know, like I think there's something like specifically comforting about a romance novel, and there's specific tropes that it follows, and I think that like you kind of like it's almost like the same thing with like action movies. I think like in the same way where like you always expect this one character, she's gonna earn the respect of the grizzled detective he's working with, or he's gonna like, you always will rely on like, that stern cowboy's heart's gonna melt eventually. He'll get to know this wonderful actress.
Exactly. I feel the same way. Like, it's interesting you say that because like whenever people ask me why I like the Fast and Furious movies, I find them very comforting. They're like a cup of tea.
Oh yeah, for sure. Chamomile, for sure.
Okay, so before this book, have you ever read like a romance novel like this before, or a romance novel before?
Man, I read some stuff in college, like kind of like, your Jane Austens and
Mhm.
but nothing, your Jane Eyres, your Bronte sisters and
Right.
whatnot and what have you. But like, I've never read like the dime store romance. I've read my fair share of dime store, kind of like your airplane thrillers and stuff like that. Like I've done
Mhm.
my Pattersons, my Grishams, my,
Sure.
huge Crichton-head here. But oh yeah, I stand Crichton.
Mhm. Great,
Jurassic,
great.
I love Jurassic Park. Love the deep cuts like Airframe and Prey. Can't,
Mhm. Mhm.
baby, give me more. But I've never read. I've always wanted to read one of these though, or have a reason, because it is like they sell like and people
Mhm.
like them.
Yeah,
It,
absolutely. Like I feel like it's like, well, it is like kind of like your Crichtons. Like they're like a huge popular fiction genre. They're like a
Mhm.
huge part of the market. And so yeah, like there's just as many as like your dime store thrillers.
100%.
Yeah. Okay, so another question for you is
Mhm.
uh, okay, this book like featured a lot of like horse and western stuff. Like, I mean, it featured so much sex, like let's just be real, but there was
Yeah.
also like so many like I'm not a horse person. Like, are you like, do you know horses and stuff and like
Oh,
farm stuff?
not at all. It's so funny. Like my mom, when she was growing up, she was born in Chicago, but she was raised in like Simonton, Texas, like a small town in Texas. And so
Hmm.
she grew up around horses and, you know, kind of like horse, like, she used to like competitively horseback ride
Yeah.
when she was a kid. So she would like know all the the details and like the she would be able to decipher whether or not this was authentic.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but it definitely like yeah, but I've never had a huge interest in myself in like horseback riding or that world beyond. I like my fair share of western. Like I've read a Louis L'Amour book here and there on occasion,
Hmm.
and I intend on one day reading like the Larry McMurtry Lonesome Dove series. I
Hmm.
have
Yeah.
those books. I just haven't touched them yet,
Hmm.
unfortunately.
They're on your to be read list. That's
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Listen. It's funny because you were talking earlier. I would like to know your mom's thoughts. And now that she has access to this book, because apparently it's on
Yes, I need my mom to read this.
because it's just like interesting, like, it, this is so weird, but like we're in the improv and comedy world, and it was like horses for like this world is like their improv in a way. Like it was just so passionate, just like the facts and the import. I don't know what I'm. Do you know what I'm saying though? But
I know
like,
what you're saying,
yeah,
100%. Like it seems like that the was it E.M. Petrova? Is that the name of the author?
yeah, yeah.
It
Hmm.
seems like they really got into the nitty gritty with the horse stuff. Like,
Hmm.
it seems like they wanted to get the world properly. Uh,
Exactly.
yeah, which
Yeah.
I appreciate that I like it when there's like a layer of authenticity added to my, pulpy drama or romance.
Hmm. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny you say that because I do want to talk about this later on of there's a Hollywood aspect to this book
Oh,
that I
hell yeah.
do not know how authentic it is and
Oh, Dixon,
whatever.
our friend Dixon.
Our dad or
Yeah,
something? Yeah.
something. Yeah, it's like in the. I love. Okay, spoiler alert in the
Yeah,
epilogue.
spoil. Yeah. Hmm.
Like I love that. Like he's like walking her down the aisle. Like
Yeah, her family. Spoiler: they get married in the end. Who cares? Like everyone knows how romance novels
yeah,
end. The end is a wedding.
yeah,
And so we're starting at the end. We're doing a Shonda Rhimes, starting at the end, working our way.
yeah.
Um,
Memento.
so her family isn't at the wedding.
No.
We have never heard of her having any sort of family, but her family from the TV series that she's making, which I will tell you about in 2 seconds, folks, is there. He's there. The TV family is there.
Oh yeah, Marissa, I think is
Mhm.
there, and then who can forget Schmitty?
Oh yeah.
Lovely,
Mhm.
lovely Schmitty with the banana bread.
Exactly.
What a great, like, I want a Chaucer's Canterbury Tales. Like I want to know the tale of Schmitty, the director's tale.
Yeah.
The tale of Chaz the asshole. Like
exactly, yeah. Like they all. Well, I mean, I know this is a series. It's the first book in a series. Hopefully, I hope those characters have 6-packs because this is the 6-pack man series or something.
The 6-pack-averse.
Yeah, this is the 6-pack-averse because like the next one is like 6-pack Wrangler and then like 6-pack something else. I can't remember the title, but it's 6-pack XYZ. So you know what you're getting into, people, you like pick up this book. Okay, so I'm just gonna read a quick synopsis real quick. So we're reading 6-Pack Rancher by E.M. Petrova, which is currently $3.99. Okay, so here's the synopsis. Lights, camera, action. Hollywood actress Bella Rose Abbott is in Washington State to film the role of a lifetime, the part of rancher's wife on the upcoming TV series Redemption Falls.
Role of a lifetime. Rancher's wife?
Yeah. There's rancher's wife, no name. Maybe she does. I don't know. Okay. But there is a bit of a hiccup when it comes to her Giddyup. She needs more help with her horse riding skills. But luckily, the hunky local rancher Kingsley Yates is here to share his expertise, and soon he's sharing his bed with the beautiful actress. Bella Rose and King are unable to rein in their passion for each other, but when the shoot wraps, are Bella Rose and King gonna fade out as well?
Ooh, who knows?
Who knows? We already spoiled the ending before that.
Yeah,
but,
you know. you know. Oh man, yeah. No, it's an interesting read. I was, you know what? I will say this, like, you know, it's very breezy. Yes. I read this in like a coffee shop, and you know, I was able to just like get like 2 or 3 coffees and a scone and just finish this bad boy.
Yeah, I read it all yesterday, like in a park with a coffee. It was like it was very pleasant. It's so horny, but it was like,
oh yeah,
you know, it was just like this nice, pleasant read.
There is like a part of me that's like, oh man, I really hope like a like a coffee shop barista doesn't walk by me and see me like at parts where like, you know, King is describing his boner or whatever. Yeah. He's always like, he needs to chill out. I
wrote that down so many times. And like the thing is like this guy is like constantly hard. Like it is so like I'm scared for him.
It's like his boner is like a dowsing rod for passion or something, and he needs to like, it's the North Star pointing towards his true love, this erect dong. Like he needs to like calm down.
Yeah, absolutely. So like in the book, the author writes it from both like Bella Rose's perspective and then like goes to like King's perspective. And so when they first meet each other, there's like instant attraction. Like, and like what was so funny about like King is that like in like the author even uses the term boner, which makes me laugh. Like
it's very funny.
I find it to be such a sophomoric, I could be wrong here and everyone's entitled to their opinion. I find it such a sophomoric term, and so whenever I would read it, I would like giggle.
Well, it's like he's like, man, it wouldn't be so hard to hang out with her if she wasn't giving me a damn boner all the time. Like it's like it's just wild. It is like he's like Ron Burgundy and Anchorman.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like at all times around her.
Yeah, and like he would like the way they would describe her was like like her, you know, curves and her fiery, her fiery personality and
her red hair.
Red hair. It's like very poetic, and then like it would end with, and he couldn't help having a boner. Like,
it's just a constant presence. This dongus.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like honestly, like, you know, remember when like Viagra first became a thing and people were like, oh, well, if you have an erection for more than 4 hours, you got to go to the hospital. Like there was that joke. Like I thought of that. I was like, this guy might need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, for real. It's actually kind of like, how is he not like lightheaded after like hours and hours? Like I would have a hard time, especially if he's like, you know, as he describes himself, he's someone who works from dark 30 to dark 30.
Yeah. He's a hard worker in more ways than one.
Definitely not a cook, though, because he just loves... I actually kind of like that he's like... there's something very, like, ascetic about his character. Like he's like, I don't like any pop culture. I don't know anything. Mm-hmm. Like it's crazy that he doesn't know what Twilight is. That's nuts. Like even if you're like living, you know, in Deep Springs, like or like, you know, the middle of Wyoming, like you would know what like the biggest book series since Harry Potter is just by being a human that lives in the world.
Exactly. Like if he's been to a store, like, you know, so you know, the king, he like owns his own ranch, he like keeps to himself, but he has a niece. He has a sister. Yeah. And he's been to a store before. So it's like not beyond me. That
he's been to a Walmart.
Yeah. But then, and like, even if he doesn't know the name Bella, because like Bella Rose gets like really mad when people call her Bella, because she's like, well, that's her one quirk. Is like she hates when people, and he's like, what's Twilight? And it's like, you know what Twilight is, King.
Get out of here, King.
Yeah. It's like, is this just an act? Like, I get there's those people who are like, I'm not on social media, I don't watch TV, blah, blah, blah. Like, good for you. But it's like, is this just like a performative avoidance of pop culture?
Maybe it feels like it a little, although maybe there's something like sexy about like not like being such a like I just live off the land and I am not a man of book learning. Like he's an like I would describe his character. He's a cowboy, but he's also like one part. He's like a third Aladdin, a third Wolverine, like Logan Wolverine. Yes. Like very, like, he's always growling and like, he's horny. He growls a lot, and then he's like a third Shrek. There's something very Shrekian about him.
There is absolutely like there is something very Shreky about him. Like I completely agree, because he kind of is like he borders, like I know there's brooding, and then like if you brood so much you become very grumpy and you become like a grumpy
huge get off my swamp energy, like because they are filming in his favorite part of the book is when he gets mad that they threw away his Schmitty's banana bread. He gets banana bread as a gift from Schmitty,
who's his like friend, buddy, wrangler friend or something.
Yeah, his confidant. He's like the Tyler Labine character, kind of like the funny supporting character. And he you know is in foil. He's gonna eat that banana. He needs to eat a lot because he's like a big strong man working all the time.
Yeah, this guy eats.
But then, you know, they're using his ranch as a set, and someone throws his freaking banana bread in the trash, and so he responds by angrily eating boiled eggs over the garbage can. He screams at the people. It's like, you can't touch my stuff. This is my way of life, or something along those lines. And then he just the author describes him as like, you know, going over the garbage can, taking a thing of boiled eggs, you know, peeling them, and then just eating them whole. Like I'm just imagining him swallowing eggs whole. Like,
I pictured, my first thought was, what is it? Cool Hand Luke? Is that what it is? The Paul Newman thing where he like eats the eggs. Yeah, like that's what I thought of. And I was like, first of all, like the boiled eggs, like I eat them a lot, but they're so like they smell. And then it's like they're hard to peel. So I was just like picturing him there for 45 minutes, just like angrily like getting like, oh, come on, you dumb shell.
Just like, oh no, losing more white. God damn it.
Yeah. Oh, I have the yolk now. Oh, my dumb big hands.
That's so stupid.
But like this leads me to like a bigger note was like, again, we live in LA. We've done, you know, shoots before. This is supposed to be prestige television, you know, show. And it feels like a film. It's a student film crew just fucking up this guy's house.
Oh, for sure. Like for me, it's like, I feel like Dixon is like, it's like Tyler Sheridan doing Yellowstone. This has huge, this has huge Yellowstone vibes. And like, it's like, come on, leave this guy's stuff. Like, you know, this is like a sophomore year at a, you know, USC film school.
Exactly.
Chicanery.
That's exactly what it is. Cause it was like, I kept thinking like, well, there would be insurance, there would be lawyers involved. Like if, you know, what they were doing to his stuff, like, you know, like they're going and like rearranging stuff in his bedroom. They're not filming a scene in his bedroom though. They're just like going in everywhere, which that confused me. And then they're like breaking stuff. They're putting animals in danger. And it's like, King, if you went on social media right now, like, and or contacted a local news thing and said a Hollywood production is like abusing your land, like that would gain so much attention.
I don't think he has a computer.
I don't think
I think he is just like living. It is like, it's an ascetic. He's living like a monk. He's like a Trappist monk. Like, except of like, only eating bread and water. He's eating like Chef Boyardee and like
microwave. Yeah. And boiled eggs.
Oh God, he must be farting up a storm. Just like,
I know, he must be like just like so full, and like, when you like, you're just like heavy, like you're just like all day, it's like he ate a huge breakfast. It's that energy, and he has to like do horses and stuff or whatever they do.
It's like, this is not conducive to a rancher's life.
No. And like, yeah, so I was just like thinking like, so this Hollywood stuff with the like dynamics and just like the logistics of filming on location, like it sometimes like took me out of it, because I was like, there was like an unexpected rain, right? It unexpectedly rains, and it's like, well, on the call sheet they look at the weather,
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's like I don't know. It definitely, like, I kind of decided at a certain point that, like, you know what, this is like vibes. Like, it's not about, like, none of it's gonna make sense. Cowboy stuff definitely doesn't make sense. The movie stuff, so you just gotta read it and be like, okay, yeah, what's the relationship? Because it is like, yeah, it is hard sometimes when you read something like this, and it's just very clear that, like, okay, maybe like this person does not really know what an actual film set, how they function properly.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I definitely felt that with this more so than, because I've read like Hollywood books before, and I'm like, oh, okay, like that kind of that's real. Like, yeah, they would take that highway to get there, or whatever. But like this was just like, even just the whole premise of the thing is that like she's playing this part, she has to learn how to like ride a horse, which is something that actors train to do way before filming. And then like they don't even have a stunt double, to do the horse stuff, which is like an insurance risk. Like they can't put the actress on a horse. Do you know what I mean? And this is like,
it's totally nuts. It's like it's totally nuts, and does not make, like, this is happening in an alternate universe where people do not think in advance. Yes. Like it's very,
it felt like, and again, this didn't take away from my enjoyment of the book, but it was just hard for my brain not to go there, and like it felt like, hey friends, let's play make-believe that we're making a movie, and like, and we're like 8-year-old kids playing movie make-believe.
Look at me, I'm eating 50 eggs.
Yeah.
Oh man, it is interesting that it seems like I one thing I didn't expect was I feel like they gave like King and Bella
She's mad. Bella Rose
Abbott. I feel like they gave them equal footing in the book. I was kind of like surprised that like King, because I feel like, my expectation is that like, King is like the, he's just the hunk, you just want to make it, but they give him like an interior life.
Yeah. And I would say his interior life for me was way more interesting than hers for me.
Oh, for sure. Like, I think it's just that he's like, he's like one of the last cowboys or last ranchers, like, and all I do is I live on the land, and I, work hard, and, he has like, he's very like, there's something Hank Hilly about him.
Yes. Yeah. And like, and he had this like dream, which I, again, because, I bring up the horses thing because like, I don't understand, like same.
I
was so his dream was to have like a thoroughbred horse and have a racehorse. And again, I know nothing about like horses, but I was rooting for him to like get this horse. It was a dream he always had. And I, again, don't know anything about horse, but I felt it. And I was like, I want him to get this thoroughbred horse. It was a childhood dream.
Yeah. I think that's like, I wish, I guess there wasn't like Bella Rose didn't have like a comparable like arc, unfortunately.
Exactly.
Which could have been interesting. I don't know. Like, I guess like for her, maybe it's like, maybe I want to direct under Dixon's wing or something. Who knows?
Yeah. Or even if it was like, just like, even because like she used to be a child star. And even if it's like, oh, I want to try and like not have people think I'm this little silly kid and I'm going to do this role. Like what, like her, yes, obviously their drive is to bone each other, but like, what's her drive like outside of the sex stuff? You know what I mean? Like, what does she want? And I just like didn't get that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Cause it seems like, she had some movies under her belt. She had like Girl with a Gun.
Oh my God. That made me laugh so hard because like she was like thinking about like, I can do this, I can do that. And it's like, I learned how to fire a gun when I played an assassin in the movie Girl with a Gun.
I was like, I want to see this movie. What was that about?
Yeah. Now that's a book I want to read. And DM, if you were listening.
I wonder if that's another Dixon joint.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she's Dixon's what's it called? Muse. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's like the Jennifer Lawrence or the muse. Yeah, the Kate Winslet. I don't know if Kate Winslet is like the muse of a specific director.
Yeah. The I don't know.
Maybe.
But you guys know what we're talking
You get it. You get
it. I did think it was interesting, like this felt like with the actress, like just given like the tropes of like these kinds of stories, like you would think that like Bella Rose and King thought this too, like she would like learn to ride a horse or something with him, and he was like expecting her to be like all like snobby of like, oh, I broke my nail, or oh, it's gross, but she's not at all. Like she's like game and like really driven to learn.
She learns how to drive not one but two different types of tractors by the end of this book.
Yeah. And here's what's funny, all she had to do was learn how to ride a horse.
Horse, you see, you can translate horse into tractor, translate into truck. Once you can drive a horse, you can drive anything,
I suppose so, but again, like Dixon just wanted a few shots of her on a horse. Like that's all he wanted. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna go to my childhood friend King and get it and teach her. And so she comes in and he's like, can you teach my lead actress to like ride a horse? And he's like, okay, day one, you're making the feed or whatever.
Insane.
He just needs to get the shot.
Just like Karate Kid rules. Just like, we don't need this arc, King. Just teach her how to ride a horse.
Exactly. Like if it was like something like, hey, like Bella Rose wants to do like her like research for like what is it like living on a ranch, then I would believe it. But like this whole time I'm like, the director just needs a shot of her on the horse. Plus they have a stunt double. Why is he making her like work for him? Like he's taking advantage of her.
It's totally preposterous. It's very odd. It's an odd. And why is she like so like down? I guess she wants to like prove herself and like, I have the steel to be a rancher.
Yeah, but like to who? To herself? Like what's she up aga't? You know what I mean?
It's confusing. It does not make sense. It's very contrived.
It felt like there was some like the author like didn't, which I respect, like maybe didn't want to make her like this like snobby like actress or whatever, but then she did nothing with the character. And I thought there were a lot of interesting things about it. Like she used to be a child star, and I realized this and I was like, oh wait a minute, she's a child star, she's now an adult, and she's very mentally stable, you know what I mean? Like
she like, and it's like crazy too, because in the book she's like, there's moments where like Chaz sort of like harasses her, like her co-star, and she's like, in the book she's like, I've dealt with this before, I've dealt with much worse. And it's like, oh whoa, there's like a darkness here we're not even gonna like touch, like
exactly. And it was like, oh, you can like go there, like it is an interesting like thing, like you can like go into like dark places. But I think that was like another thing maybe that it was like the author not knowing of like intimacy coordinators and like
oh yeah, see that's the thing too, it's like like I feel like Chaz probably would have had some kind of ideally there'd be some kind of pushback on set. I don't know.
Oh yeah, like he'd be like, first he'd be Me Too'd by now, and then
yeah. Chaz is going down.
Chaz is terrible. And then like also, but like even like things like, her makeup person is like, are you excited to kiss Chaz, whatever his name is? And it's like, no, like that's not you. Do you realize like you're like that's not good, makeup person? First of all, be quiet, like
yeah.
Again, like, you're like encouraging like sexual harassment and like crossing the lines a bit,
If anything, no one's talking because it's like 5 a.m. or something and they're about to film and just everyone's tired and just wanting to get on with their days.
Exactly. Like this is just a job,
Yeah. It is weird, like because like Marissa, she's like a confidant and like, is she like her like assistant too? I couldn't.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on with that character. She fills multiple roles.
Yeah, she's an assistant, and then but like she also has her makeup person who's also her friend. But
that's
I think
a different
it was like,
person. Okay.
Yeah, but I think like Marissa did do makeup sometimes. Like I just feel like it was
all over the place. Yeah.
And again, unlike King, we knew his family, like, and we knew his relationships, and it was just like, Bella, I wanted more of that, like, depth.
Yeah, give me like, at least give her something to strive. Like, I want to be treated seriously, or I want to, and you get a little bit of that, but it's the path they take is very weird and like forced and unnecessary.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, okay. Let's talk about like the horniness they have for each other, because they cannot. Here's the thing. We were talking about that, how hot, like, King always has a boner, but she is just as hot for him. So it's not like it's like unrequited.
Oh yeah. Not an unrequited boner. Yeah. It's totally, they both have their own boner. Like, spiritually, they both have boners. Yeah. Yes,
exactly. Yeah. Like it was, again, the second they see each other, it's like hormones, and like to the horse races, as they say.
It's so like, it's kind of wild how like olfactory and like oratory, like everything, like it's like scent and taste and like it's so physical, but like not physical in like the looks category. It's like I need his musk. It's like they're both like animals in heat or something. It's very wild.
Right. It is. They're like feral and it's very animalistic, and it's like, oh, and I think that was like the intensity of it, of like the first thing wasn't like, oh, look, he's good looking. It was like, oh, like,
he has a smell. Yeah. He has a musk. I must have the smell.
Yeah. Like they became like cave people, which I respect, whatever.
Yeah. It was cool. Yeah. No, go to town. Yeah.
Yeah, don't deny. Yeah, like I feel like this book doesn't deny the human nature, which I respect. But it was just.
And like,
mama.
Yeah, it is very intense. Yeah, and it's like, because I get it. Like, people have smells and stuff, and you get accustomed to that or whatever. Yeah, but it is like, they take it like, maybe not a step too far, but there were times where I wrote his notes like, simmer down.
Yes.
Like settle.
Exactly. Oh my God. Yes. What was like another time that you felt that, like, with them, like while they were working, and like, I'm just like, there was a time where he's like giving her a tour, and he's like, he couldn't, stop like admiring her, confidence and persona, and then it was like, and he couldn't stop staring at her breasts too. Like,
the class.
Quick line.
It's just he finds her breasts freaking slapping. No, there's like, I think like there are just like a lot of times where like I don't know, like I think there's like that one moment I think of the most. I think the moment that like stood out to me, it was like the moment where he's like, I'm like, oh God, I'm about to get like I'm eating her out or whatever. But then she's like, "What? Hey, why don't you taste?" And like gives her like, that is like that is like a simmer, sir.
It was He was like, she tastes herself, and
then like that gets her horny too. Like that's although to be, I guess maybe that's like, I'm not gonna yuck anyone's yum. If that gets you, if that gets you horny, Godspeed, hell yeah. Like,
yeah. Like, I feel like, it like, you're absolutely right. Like, I definitely think if you haven't read that before and then like see that, like that's your first foray into like these books, it is a little like, oh my gosh, these two.
I do like the part where she, on a lighter note, I love the part where she's trying to think of a truck name and she comes up with Dixon Ticonderoga, like the pencil, and then she goes, "Oh my God, I just did a pencil brand. I'm such an idiot." like the line "I'm such an idiot" is actually written, and I was like, "Oh, that's I love that. That's great."
That was so funny, and I wanted like more of those things because it seemed like she was like an inner dork a little bit, and I wanted more like dorkiness.
I was actually surprised that we never got like a moment in the book where like you find out that like secretly King is a poet or something. Like, it's he never, like, he is just totally like, I'm a rancher, that is all to me. I don't have any art, like he has no artistic anything. There's nothing. He is like so stark as a human being. He is like, spiritually, he is like the interior of a Chipotle. It is like all like it's just like flat surfaces. Everything has purpose. It's all nothing. Yeah, there is no there's no all the fat has been taken off the bone.
Exactly. Yes. But then he is quick to get romantic though, like, and I know that's not the same thing as like creativity, but I guess there's like a vulnerability there of just like,
that's true.
He like falls for her fast, and he's like, it's like they think it's just a fling, and then all of a sudden he's like with his family and is like, oh God, I love her.
Yeah, that is true. He does have like, that is like the closest he does get to like it's not artistic, but it is like he does have at least like a soft side.
Yeah.
And I think and they do a good job of demonstrating like, oh, my life is kind of hollow. I've been living by myself on this ranch, and I have nothing to show for it, really.
Yeah. And it's like, I understand where he was coming from. Like, because wasn't he like, he's like, I got to focus on the ranch because of my dad or something. Like, it's about the ranch. And like, he kind of puts aside his horse dreams and it's like about the ranch, and I get that. But the burden, I felt his burden.
Yeah, for sure. I felt like I was hoping he would come through in the end. Although I did feel like the part of the plot, like where he kind of like has he freaks out towards Belarus, and I felt that part felt a little contrived, just a hair. Like, it felt God,
yeah.
It's like, where did this come from? You guys were so happy like 2 minutes ago, and then all of a sudden it's like, they moved my stuff again. How dare they?
I felt the same way. Yeah. Because like, here's the thing, like I'm so sorry I interrupted you. Oh my God.
No. You're good.
So he so this is like their dark night of the soul moment of like, like, are they gonna, yes. It's like the lowest possible point. It's the end of Act 2. Everyone knows that part of the story where it's like, and so the impetus for this is that like he, goes to check on a random horse, kind of. We've seen the horse, but it's a horse, He goes to check on his like horse, and she has colic, and he completely freaks out at Bella Rose about this horse having colic. And it was like, we've never seen that horse before. Like, was that horse your best friend? Like, was that the horse that like you first kissed on? Like, what? It should have been a significant horse.
The horse should have been like freaking Donkey and Shrek. Should have been a sidekick.
It should have been a sidekick to their love or something. Like, it's always there. Like,
it's always around. They're always hanging out. They're always chilling with this horse. I also thought that the truck would have a bigger part, like, because he's so tender with the truck initially, and I thought that would be like a bigger. And you never really see the truck again. I was kind of bummed. I was like, I want more of this truck.
Yeah, and it's funny you say, because there was also a part where it was like in the beginning, like, this is not as cool as a truck, but like Bella Rose is like really likes to read. Like, they said she really likes to read.
Oh yeah.
And like she gets Marissa to like get her a bunch of books, and then you don't like really see that, and it's like, well, like, what? I wanted to like see her like be a dorky reader a little bit.
I would have loved that if she was like, kind of like giving, you could have had like a little side game in the book where she's like giving King, like, this is, a great work. This is like Jane Eyre. This is Rebecca. I don't know why that's the book I'm going towards, but and then by the end of it, he's like, I see myself as kind of a Darcy type. Or like, he shows that he's read and cared about her taste. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, because like she comes around, like literally like learns all, like she does a tractor, 2 tractors, the horse, the feed.
Yeah, it's all performative for she does it all for, and he doesn't do anything. He doesn't like I guess he does do some, like he lets people film, but he's getting paid for that. That's not like the same thing as like, it doesn't feel like he is demonstrating his, like, I guess it's odd that she feels like she's the one that has to gain his respect.
Exactly. Yeah, that is so true. Because it was just like he didn't, like, he's vulnerable when he falls in love and whatever, but like his walls didn't go down as much as hers does. She crumbles right away, and he's just like, oh, I have one emotion.
Yeah, it's like ranching.
Yeah.
It's my emotion. Although I guess like maybe like I guess like he gets like a gazebo in the end, or like a jacuzzi. I can't remember.
He puts in a jacuzzi or like a hot tub or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I guess that's like him being like, you know what, I can be a little bit like Hollywood too, or I don't know. But that's not. Yeah, it would have been cooler if he was like, yeah, I'm gonna start a book club, or I'm gonna read the books that you suggested to me, or I don't know.
Or like do something like you're like, she obviously, like, this is another thing, like he has hobbies and stuff, like she could have hobbies, and like that was interesting at the reading thing, or just anything else that like he is like, hey, can you show, like, I'm teaching you about me, like when is there a you teaching me about yourself, like what's a day in the life of Bella Rose like?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, like yeah, you could have had her like, because like they have the girl with the gun. She trained to be an assassin. You could have a day where she's like, yeah, like I can like shoot skeet like nothing else. And, then King is like, oh, I have to make an embarrassing admittance. I've never shot skeet before. And then it's like, there we go. Boom.
Now that is cute. That's cute. There was just so much maybe it was just so much farm work. And I don't know.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, you wish it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, how do you think? Like, do you think like this? The book should have gotten like maybe like a little deeper with? I don't know. Like, I guess like, yeah, like would it does it benefit this type of work to go deeper with the characters, or is this just or are these books kind of like just an exercise in sort of kind of like imagining fantasies, or like, in the way that like, Death Wish 4 or whatever, like that's just like, weird 50-year-old men watch that movie just to pretend they're Charles Bronson.
Yeah, exactly. Like honestly, I think with this is like a little bit of both. You know what I mean? Like I feel like, it's called Six Pack Rancher. Like we know, like it's like we know what we're getting into. We know like the cover of the book, like obviously this is a romance, it's a Western romance, like we know it's going to be like very sexy, this is a fantasy, but like I feel like I have read books that have way more sex than this book, but have and also have way more character depth, and like actually like is like making a point, and is like giving these characters like more depth, and like showing how like they're like kind of like breaking their walls down and improving themselves, working on themselves to be with the other person, and seeing them like emotionally evolve, and like way more than at least Bella Rose, and like, yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And yeah, I feel like King or whatever, like, yeah, the book itself is very stark. It's like, it's very bare bones. It's like, hey, you got King, you got Bella Rose. We're going to immediately, make them like fall in love with each other, animal magnetism style. Like it's legit, like straight up like, you know, Cupid's arrow just hit both of them in the damn butt. Like, and they're immediately, without any like you know, build up or like it's like King is immediately doing Tex Avery eyes. Like but I think I 100% agree. Like, it would benefit from just like a little bit of depth of, or at least like you know, or have it be like wilder, like have like like, you know, go like full 50 Shades of Grey, have like have Bella Rose be the person introducing King to all the crazy sex stuff. That's cool.
That would be amazing, because he is very dominant and very possessive of her right away. And so, but then in the bedroom to see her like be like the dom, like that would be awesome.
Like fucking to have King get pegged.
Yeah,
Peg
or just
King.
Like, Peg King, or you know, he has all these horse riding, like he has equipment for them to use, you know, in their scenery, you know, like it's like, you know, Chekhov's whipping, Chekhov's whip, if you will.
Chekhov's whip, Chekhov's horny things.
Yeah, Chekhov's riding crop or whatever. I have no idea.
Chekhov's riding crop is great. I love that.
So there was one like sex moment that made me nervous as a redhead, where she is practicing on the tractor to, you know, show him how great she is, even though all she had to do was ride a horse. She gets a bad sunburn.
Oof.
That doesn't keep them from having their hands all over each other.
Oh yeah, and in a pool of vinegar water, no less.
Oh my God. Like, that's another thing aside from like the production logistics, is like, if you don't wash off vinegar, you smell like vinegar for the rest of your life. And I was just like, does she just smell like vinegar for the rest of the book? That's all I'm thinking about.
They're gonna know she's gonna be the vinegar lady on set. Like, that's like not a great smell.
No, and it's like his bathroom is going to smell like vinegar because there's vinegar everywhere.
Yeah, his bathroom is going to just smell atrocious. It is, unreal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's like slightly better than like, you know, taking like, was it like a bath in like tomato soup or whatever if you get like bit by or sprayed by a skunk? Is that the...
Yes, I think that is, or like powder or something. I don't know. I'll look it up later.
I will say though, like as a redhead, like the logistics of sex with a bad sunburn just seems like because especially I thought about like the bad, like I once had a sunburn so bad. I was in like Mexico. I was at like Club Med, and my have you ever had this happen to you? I got a sunburn so bad that my lips got a sunburn and my bottom lip swole. It looked like it looked like I had an apple hanging from my. It was, and there's like a picture of me as a kid. We went the day I had that terrible sunburn. We rode with the dolphins or whatever, and so there's just me just looking like so sad, like with a doll, like the saddest a child has ever been. Like sunburn lip is just totally. It's a great. I need to find that photo at some point. It is, just never. No one has ever looked so dour next to a little creature of the sea.
Oh, but like it's true. Like sunburns are sad. Like I got sunburned recently, like I did when I was a kid. Like forgot to put on suntan lotion, sitting directly under the sun over the summer, and it was just like for 2 weeks I was like miserable. I got it on my knees, and so sitting and standing was so painful.
If it's like really bad, you don't want to, because like, you know, there's like levels, I guess. Like, you know, I've gotten like mild sunburns just walking around, and like that's like fine, I can make. But like if it's like a bad, like I've been out since 10 a.m. in the hot sun and my back is like blistered, like I don't want to move.
Yes. Like, and that's kind of like how they made it seem, because she's like literally working on the farm, and then like they have like the most passionate sex in the world, and then he was like, oh no, you're sunburned, and she's like, it doesn't matter. But then she's like, I'm really sunburned. Oh my God, it just made me so nervous.
Oh, it's like, because part of it too is I feel like it was kind of staged, like I'm doing this to show I'm tough or whatever. And it's like, you can just, you can take an off day. You can be like, hey, I'm burned. I'm still, your smell makes me horny still. Don't worry. I'm gonna relax and watch a Meryl Streep comedy.
Exactly. Like, you know, put aloe on my back. Like, and
aloe's great.
Yeah, like do that. Use the old Noxzema. If you
They,
need.
yeah, that's actually like a thing that like this was missing for me. Is like I would have loved like a tender moment, like where it's like they're not just like totally like balls to the wall snogging each other, like just like a nice like we're gonna sit down and I'll rub aloe on your back and we can like and you can tell me a story about the time you worked with I don't know, Michael K. Williams or something like
Yeah.
yeah, tell me
exactly. Yeah. Like even I would love that. Like even if it was just like they're sitting on the couch, like, and they're just watching TV, like, and they just like say something cute or something, like that's fine. Like you know what I mean? Like something.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you. Like something just like tender.
I like little small tender moments like that where I think like yeah, like that's where it's like or like something that shows that like yeah, like I do care about your work. I do like I do or like yeah. Although I guess I do the one thing that King I think does a good job of is he does a good job of being like, hey, you know what, you have done a good job on the tractor. Like you know how to use the tractor, and he does acknowledge that, which I guess is nice.
Yeah, he does appreciate her hard work. Like it's not like he's like watching her work and is like haha, but you know, he does like appreciate her evolve.
It's very interesting how like respect and horniness are so intertwined in this.
Yes.
It's an interesting, that's like a weird dynamic where it's like I want I want to fuck you as an equal.
Yeah.
Like we are both.
Yeah. But that's part of the fantasy too, of just
that
like, yeah, like it is like, okay, you see me as an equal, you respect me. And you know what I mean? Like, I think that was just like, that's like a huge part of it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. But I definitely agree that like his respect made him horny and his horny made his respect. They both fed off each other.
It is like a peanut butter chocolate scenario. That's like the horny Reese's of you got respect in my cum. There we go.
Yeah, exactly. Like he'll say something like, "Look how strong she is. Look at those muscles," and I have a boner. You know,
yeah, like she's a hard worker, dedicated. I am about to nut. I am this close. So many moments where he feels like he's like perilously close to nutting. Just
I know.
Like he's also like just afraid of like coming too early too. That was funny. Like, oh no, I don't want to be like that guy.
Yeah, he was like nervous. Like he says a lot and thinks a lot of crazy things like during sex. Like I feel like there was one moment where like he's taking like they're ripping off each other's clothes. They're in the house and she's like, "You're not like a serial killer, are you?" And he's like, "The only type of cereal in this house is the one in bowls."
Oh my god, what a great line.
So funny because it was just like it was the sexiest not sexy thing in the world.
That's like so ham-fisted. Like what I'm trying to say is I have a box of honeycombs.
Yeah, it's just like picturing him like with like a thing of Fruit Loops in like a plastic bowl.
Yeah, he is like there is like a route this book could take though where he is like I feel like there are some serial killer qualities to him. Like he has like a very like he lives a very stripped down life. And he seems to be like seemingly like that just that grumpy Shrek energy.
Yeah, I mean he easily like he has his life is in a circumstance where he could easily get away with being a serial killer.
Yes. Oh, he could 100%. Like you could do a season of You with this guy or something, or Dexter or whatever. Like he is like a dude who like he could 100% just hide like 50. You know, there's probably been like 70 Schmitties that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Just hidden under the ranch.
Like if he was ever to like put the ranch up for sale, like some weirdo would be like, "I'll take it." You know?
Yeah. He's also like, and there's also like just on the subject of You, there is this weird like he has a very it's like borderline paternal, like it's kind of like a possessive where he's like the idea of anyone ever making out with Bella Rose makes me ill physically. Like and like he does that thing to like the driver, another great character, Rob the driver. All right, not all right, he's alive. but he goes like, "You better be careful with her. You're in trouble, Buster." Like it's very like dad dad intimidating the daughter's date to the Sadie Hawkins dance or whatever energy.
And that, like, as sexy as King was, like, I understand that drove me nuts, because it was just like, you've known her a week and already you're warning her driver to like keep her safe.
It's
He's
very
really
weird.
known her longer.
I was trying to get into like the mind of like, okay, so why does the author find that, like, because I think that's like the author, like, I guess, is it like, I guess like she's so like beautiful and amazing that he is instantly possessive. I guess, does she find that attractive about, I don't know, I was trying to, it's a weird for me, it's like, yeah, like, dude, you need to chill, like, relax, like, let her, she's an actor, this is her job.
Exactly. Yeah, like it, like maybe there is, like, I think maybe for some people, or like, there is something attractive about like having a man protect you and having someone protect you, whether or man or woman, like, just like the idea of being protected. But like, I feel like for this, when it came to him like interfering with her job, like that is way different, and like this book made it feel like if two actors are like making out for a scene, it's like they're actually making out, and it's like, that's not how it works. Like, do you know what it's like to film a love scene? I mean, I don't, but like, like when you see a set and you see like two actors like kissing or doing anything on set, it's not real.
Yeah, it's not real. Like, buddy, like, like, just because it's on TV doesn't mean not every. Do you think that like Leaving Las Vegas is a documentary? I don't know why I chose that fucking movie. That's a dark film.
Right, but you're right. Like, it's like, oh, you think like actors sign on because they're like, oh, I'm gonna make out with this person. Like, no.
Ooh, time to get Oh, I have a really horny scene with this guy.
Yeah.
Classic Chaz scene here. Yeah, no, that is a crazy world he lives in. He is like, it definitely, he is like, he's so like salt of the earth. He like inadvertently becomes a hipster. Like, he is like, he's like a guy who doesn't own a TV. He doesn't like, he doesn't like, I guess it's not even a hipster. It's just like, he is just like, he's weirdly timeless. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like this, he easily could have, like, if the last sentence in the book was, oh, by the way, I traveled here from 1880, I would have believed it.
100%. Like, yeah, like, it could have been Power of the Dog times. Like, it could have been like, which I got like a little bit. I was thinking, like, I was trying to figure out, like, is this guy a Benedict Cumberbatch or a Jesse Plemons? I guess he's like a little bit of both. He's like the kind, I don't know, because he has a little bit of that mean Benedict in him. I don't know if he has like
because Benedict, he's like, I mean, he's a psychopath obviously in the movie, but like, there's a ruggedness to him, and it was like, oh, I picture that. And like Jesse Plemons' character, I thought, oh,
he's like a weird he's like a fail son, kind of.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like you failed up a little bit. Like you failed into a good person, like kind of a good guy. I don't know.
He's like, although like I do love their dynamic in that movie where like Benedict Cumberbatch will try to say the meanest things and like, just cut to the bone. He calls him fatso, calls him this, calls him that. And like Jesse Plemons just kind of gives him like that blank stare and kind of like a bit of a smile. And it pisses off Benedict Cumberbatch so much. I love that, like, by emotionally turtling, Benedict Cumberbatch is thrown into a rage.
Yeah.
It's a funny, it's like, oh, that's a good, if I ever get into a situation with Benedict type in the future, that's a good tactic. Just play dead. Just emotionally play possum.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, it's like, because that's usually like it's like you kind of, in those situations, I don't want to say psychopath. Yeah, but you kind of have to like devoid yourself of emotion, in order to especially make the other person,
Oh, for sure. Do you think, like, man, Yeah, and I guess like there's no Bronco Billy in the world of six pack
Yeah.
rancher. I guess like the closest thing, closest thing he has is his uncle, and I don't think like not gonna not that
Yeah.
type of relationship. Yep.
Yeah. But it's funny, like, Kirsten Dunst is the rancher's wife. That's her role. And also, like, in the end, Bella Rose's role is, the end is like, he was like, now, do you really want to be a rancher's wife? And that's like how he proposes. So it's like they kind of have the same outcome, but just Bella Rose is better.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, much better. Although like Belarus doesn't have like a budding serial killer as a child.
Exactly.
What a great God, Cody Smith McPhee in that movie.
He's so good. Yeah.
So good. Like
Yeah.
his whole arc. Yeah. Great. Jane Campion, this is her year. I hope she gets that damn Oscar.
She better already. And I hope she's listening.
Jane, if you're listening, we want you on top of the lake.
Yeah, please.
For sure.
You better be playing the piano?
Yeah, you better be playing the piano. Sure. I don't know any other.
Yeah. Wait, what were you saying? Oh yeah, the kid was really good in that movie. Yeah.
Yes.
The end. So like his proposal to her is like, I'm talking about the book again. Is like, do you want to be a rancher's wife for real? Mm-hmm. And like, I thought that was sweet. It was a sweet ending.
Yeah, it's like a sweet, and I think like the gazebo is supposed to represent like, hey, she's not just gonna be living off of like Chef Boyardee. Like he'll and here's the thing, like ranchers can eat normal food, like have
so
cheese, or not normal, but like cheese, like a cheese plate shouldn't be deprived of a rancher. I don't know.
No, you're right, because like all he has is like, like he's like, hey, you want something to eat? He's like, you like meatloaf? And like she's like, what? And then he just like all he eats are frozen meals.
It kind of reminds me of did you ever watch the movie Stillwater with Matt Damon?
No, I never saw it.
I wasn't a huge fan of it. And one thing that annoyed me about that movie is, so the character is like, his character, so like, I won't spoil the movie, but like his character's in France for a lot of the film, but he's like from like rural Oklahoma. And so his character in France is like always eating like fucking Subway or like Burger King. And it's like, just because this dude is from like rural Oklahoma doesn't mean he wouldn't want to try like food from like, like from France or like Italy or whatever. Like he would at a certain point, he would eventually like get like, local pizza or something. Like, I don't know.
Like Italy's the pasta capital of the world. Like, you're not going to like pasta. Like, he's in Italy, right? I forget. The movie's I know what the movie's based on. Yeah.
He's in like south of France, I think.
Okay,
like super southern, I think, if I remember correctly.
But still, there's like cheese and pastries and all that
stuff. Oh, for sure. And it's like on the edge of it. Like that's like the part of France that sort of like blends into Italy.
Okay,
like
got it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So like, like it's like, I don't know. Like it was just one of those things where it almost felt like you can be a person from like a small town and like also like be adventurous with your palate. Like that can exist.
Those agreed. Yeah. Absolutely agreed. Like it's like, oh, look how like, because like when he gets the hot tub, he's like, oh, look at him, he's becoming more like cosmopolitan. Is that the right word?
I think that's it.
I don't know if I like that word, but like
sort of like, I think that's supposed to be what it represents. Maybe not cosmo. Yeah, I mean, I think cosmopolitan fits. Like it's supposed to be like he's more he's willing to enjoy the finer things in life.
Exactly.
He felt like he had to deprive himself of.
Yeah, and he doesn't. Like he, in the end, like both of them, like they both don't have to deprive themselves. Like in the end, they can have it all. Love, a hot tub, a racehorse.
Yep.
Hopefully an Emmy for Bella Rose. We'll see. Oh yeah,
for her performance as the rancher's wife. And Temptation, was it Temptation Falls? I believe is the name of it.
It's called Redemption Falls.
Redemption Falls. Thank you. Temptation Falls is like the Cinemax version, like the.
Yeah. It's like the reality show spinoff of it or something that's like inspired by it. Yeah.
Like these 7 models have to work on a ranch it's kind of like a riff on Simple Life a little bit.
I So I thought of that show when I was like reading this, because that's what I was expecting it to kind of be about. Of like, it's like a Paris Hilton like learning to do cows or whatever.
Paris Hilton learning to do cows.
Whatever that show's about.
That is it, pretty much. That is like the plot of that program. For sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have a question for you. So in this book, there is like a level of like city versus country. She's in Los Angeles, he's in the country. For you, you do live in Los Angeles, but like, are you a city person or are you a country person?
Oh, interesting. That is like a state of mind. I agree. And I lived in Simonton for a little bit, but I've spent most of my life in Houston, which is a pretty big, big locale. I would say, deep down, I'm a city boy. I got to be honest with myself. There's a part of me that would like to be more of a country fella. Like, it'd be nice to be able to be like, hey, your car is broken. I can fix that in a damn snap. And like, I can do basics. Like, I can change my oil and I can, change a flat tire. So I can do the two basics. But then beyond that,
impressive. Yeah.
Thank you. But a car, typically like a car is a mistake, and I know nothing about horses. I suck with horses.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I'm just not a nature guy. I like the cold. Give me the indoors. Give me a book. Give me a damn movie.
Exactly. Yeah. I am a city person. That said, when like he put in the hot tub, I was like, oh, maybe this could be their weekend house. You know what I mean? Like they're rich enough to have like the farm, the ranch, and whatever. And so then I was like, if the country where I was like, if I was living in the countryside and wherever I was living had a hot tub, would I be a country person? Like, I don't know.
Is that like enough? Yeah, I need internet. That'd be like a big. I feel like where King lives, there's like no Wi-Fi. There's like no.
He doesn't even know what Wi-Fi is.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. He's like from the 1700s. He fell into like a magic. He drank the Tuck everlasting water. He's an infinite being. He's a Highlander of some kind.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's like an immortal deity. He's like one of the American gods or something. He's a trickster deity like Coyote or Pan King.
Exactly. Then it'll all make sense.
Yeah. Puck. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you for your final thoughts and anything else you want to share. And then I'm also going to ask for a rating. Now, here's what I'm going to do with the rating. So, as we know, King eats a lot of microwave meals.
Yes.
So, you're going to rate it based on how many microwave meals. So, 1 out of 10 microwave meals is bad. 10 out of 10 microwave meals means that it was the best. And obviously, like, rate on how much you enjoyed reading it. Because, like, I know you haven't, like, read a romance.
No, I'm not oh man, I'm curious. Because I don't know. I'm gonna think. I'll have an answer. Don't worry. I'll have an answer.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, why don't I go first? So my answer, I gave it like a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Like, I enjoyed it. Like, I feel like it was the right amount of bonkers. I wanted a little bit more. I have a lot of respect for this author and the series. Like, I think like go for it. And it was sexy. I thought it was sexy.
There's
rooting for them. Yeah.
It was steamy. I liked, you know what? I'm gonna give it the same amount, 7 frozen meals, because I'll tell you what, I read this in a coffee shop in like one day, just one sitting, just read through it. And you know what? It was super breezy. I did like King is like a fun character to follow. I think Bella Rose is like, they're both like, I think they were like not like super fleshed out or anything, but for what it was very well written. And like I found myself enjoying myself, giggling. Like, oh man, yeah, like it like I would rather read this than Montaigne. I'm thinking of stuff I read in college, like really annoying. Yeah. Or like Hegel. I would rather read this than Hegel any day of the week. Phenomenology can eat shit. Give me E.M. Petrova. Put that on the great books list.
Absolutely. Like, I think this book was like honestly, like, I thought it was better than Of Mice and Men. You know, like, I just like, I liked it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a very fun, breezy read. And hey, I've already read like a book in 2020, so that's good. I need to like keep. Maybe I should read the entire series.
You should. Yeah, let me know what happens with the other folks who happen to have six packs. I guess I'm sure it works out for them.
Yep. I hope my boy Dixon returns.
Yeah, six pack TV director.
Yes, six pack TV director, please. I'm just a simple TV director.
Or six pack showrunner.
Yeah, I'm just I live the simple lifestyle of a showrunner, working from dark 30 to dark 30.
I'm just a regular guy.
Me and my old truck.
Giving notes and yelling at execs about my vision.
Yeah, over Zoom in Laurel Canyon.
Well, Patrick, thank you so much for being a guest. Do you have anything you want to promote?
Oh yeah, my name is Patrick Gremillion. You can follow me on Twitter. My handle is at THECORCH at the Corch, which is like a Homestar Runner reference.
Cool.
I unfortunately decided to make my account, and then my podcast is I am the co-host of a podcast called the Academy with Donald Saunderson, where we determine an actor's greatest performance via a direct elimination bracket. And I had a really great time. This was super fun. I really loved. I'm looking forward to the six packiverse blossoming.
Well, thank you. Yeah, this was so much fun. Thank you so much for being a guest.
Oh, for sure, Mazel.
Too Stupid to Live is part of the Frolic Podcast Network. For more podcasts you'll love, visit frolic.media/podcasts. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great rest of your day.